right, hey everybody. So this is Desiree with Young Black and Professional, and I am back again. This time we got 6 tips for your LinkedIn, how to use LinkedIn the right way. People got so many questions about LinkedIn and how to use it, especially now what we're going through and people aren't able to get out there and to go to conferences and network in person. A lot of people are just kind of confused on how to use LinkedIn, but here in this video, I want to give you 6 quick tips so you can use LinkedIn like a pro, basically, and hopefully land a job or land some contacts or a mentor or just some professional guidance from LinkedIn. So before we get started, like, subscribe, share this video. You know, I want this to be as helpful as possible, and I want to make sure you're notified on any videos that we will have coming up in the future, which we have weekly videos. So like, subscribe, share, comment, of course, down below. Tip number 1, take off the selfie on your LinkedIn. This LinkedIn, it's time for you to have a professional headshot. So you want to make sure that your headshot, it shows business side of you, like, you know, you are how you want to present yourself professionally. So sometimes recruiters or people who are considering interviewing you, they're going to look at your LinkedIn, and you want the first thing that they see is the actual professional picture of you, not a selfie of you. Something professional, just to show that you are professional and you are serious about this. Number 2, keep your LinkedIn up to date. So whenever you do a new internship, gain some new volunteer experience, join a new professional organization, whatever, make sure that you're updating it on LinkedIn, and you're making it public when you update it too, because if you make it public, it shares with your network. So you want to make sure that you're sharing those things with your network, because people say, congratulations, great job. That gets shared with other people. You never know who may end up seeing it. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. So like I said, tip number 1, get a real headshot. Tip number 2 is keep it up to date. Tip number 3, engage businesses and organizations that you are interested in. So if you say, hey, I really want to work for, and I'm in the health field, so I'm gonna say American Heart Association. I really want to work for American Heart Association. Let me go follow them on LinkedIn. Oh wow, they're really active on LinkedIn. They post a lot of things on LinkedIn. Wow, let me start engaging with some of that stuff, because a lot of times they have recruiters and they are on LinkedIn and they're looking at people. So you want to make sure that you're following them and you know what's up to date in their organizations, because if you do land an interview with them, this is going to be so crucial in helping you out. You're going to be able to discuss events and things that are going on that they have prioritized, because you know what they're talking about on a daily basis on LinkedIn and on their accounts. So you want to make sure that you are following those organizations and you're engaging with them. You're like, you know, sharing their stuff. You're commenting on their things. You may be asking questions. I know they do like live video rounds at times. So just make sure you're engaging. Even if you just don't really know what they're talking about all the time, engage, try. Number 4, message your connections. So when you have all of these different connections on LinkedIn, you want to make sure that the ones who you are interested in, the ones who you think will be a good fit for you, you message them. And when I say message them, not a hey, thanks for connecting, not a hey, appreciate your connection. No. You want to actually come with something to the table. So one of the things I may do for you guys, I may put a little template on how to reach out to somebody on LinkedIn, because I get so many people who reach out to me on LinkedIn and it's kind of terrible, and sometimes I just don't reply back, because honestly the way they came, they're like, hey, thanks for connecting, hey, can we talk? No, I don't know who you are, what you want. But if you come say, hey, my name is such and such, I'm a student at blah 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 in this major, I see that you've done this on your LinkedIn, I see that you've been able to do this type of thing, that's the kind of thing I'm interested in. Do you maybe have about 10 minutes or so to talk, or could you offer any tips or advice on what I should be doing right now at this stage? That's your way in. That's the key. Now, if you are messaging somebody that's really big in your area and they got like 50,000 connections, they get about 3,000 requests every day, which I've seen that. People get like 3,000 or so requests for a friend to join their connection on LinkedIn. that you're gonna get lost in the shuffle and they probably won't message you. But if you're reaching out to people and you're understanding and you're looking at those businesses that you want to engage with and you're seeing who works for them and you're connecting with them and you're reaching out to them, that's your networking. That's how you do it. Number 5, update your LinkedIn headline. So LinkedIn has this really nifty feature and it tells you when your profile is like 100%, like, I don't know if the term is viewable or just ready or just optimized, whatever. You want to update your headline to let people know who you are, what kind of experiences that you're looking for. This is kind of similar to the objective statement in a resume, which I honestly don't really think there's a need for that in a resume on your LinkedIn. However, there is a need for that, and that is the place where you put it at. So you want to make sure that you're keeping that up to date. And if you're open for job opportunities, honestly say that. You know, sometimes it's better to just say you're open for job opportunities. Now, if you already got a job and they don't know you're trying to leave, it may be a little iffy. You may want to let them know, like, hey, yeah, okay, I've graduated now. I do want to leave eventually. But for now, you want to put that on there that you're open to new opportunities, but have that there. And if you do so happen to get an interview, research your future boss and coworkers. So LinkedIn is the perfect place to do that because they have their LinkedIns, majority of the time they have it, and you want to, maybe see what their interests are, see what they like, see what they're interested in, what they're doing currently. And honestly, this will help you out tremendously in the interview because you're able to be a bit more relatable because you've done your homework on these people and you see what's on their LinkedIn, what they're interested in, and things like that. Now, you could take it a step further and find their Facebook account and look a little bit at their personal life, but I wouldn't, don't really bring that up too much because you might sound creepy like a little stalker. But be relatable in your interviews, and that's a way you can do it by doing your homework beforehand on not only the organization but on the people in the organization. And you may be worried about, oh, they're gonna see I looked at their profile. So that's what it's for. It's LinkedIn. If they didn't want people looking at their profile, why did they make it? And honestly, I said it in my previous video, LinkedIn is older than Facebook. So your LinkedIn, when you Google your name or your boss's name or whoever, their LinkedIn is gonna pop up before anything else. So, just keep that in mind, guys. So that was 6 awesome tips I gave you guys. So number 1, professional headshot. Number 2, keep it up to date. Number 3, engage, follow businesses, share their posts, like their stuff, yada, yada, yada. Number 4, message your connections, not just with the general, hey, thanks for connecting, but with the actual, message. Number 5, update your headline, keep it updated, keep your whole LinkedIn honestly updated, just like you would keep your resume updated continuously as things happen. Keep your LinkedIn updated. And number 6, research your bosses and future coworkers, just to kind of get a better understanding of them and be able to be a little more relatable in your interviews. So I hope you like this. Download our free career cheat sheet with a lot of tips and tricks on how to help you land a job. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Go to our website. We're going to be offering career coaching very soon. I don't know, it may be out now by the time this video airs, but that will be very soon. So make sure you stay up to date. You want to make sure that you're on the email list and you're getting notifications and updates from Young, Black, and Professional. So thank you guys for listening, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Again, I'm Desiree. Some people call me Dr. Des. Check us out, www.youngblackandprofessional.com. All right, bye. Land that job.